Next up, of course, we go to Villa Park for Aston Villa against Chelsea. Before that, let's look back on the...
Show him on his left side. He comes in and keeps bending it. I think he does well there. You see Lacazette, he just gets his body in front, it gets close, he just runs into the back. It's a clumsy challenge, and Lacazette makes it 4-0.
And Smith Rowe's got this wonderful habit, Glenn, at the moment, coming off the bench and scoring 8 Premier League goals this season.
He is, isn't he? He's on fire when it comes to goal scoring. But this one, he just holds his run. It's like we thought it might have been offside, actually. But VAR looked at it. It was very close, but
the lines are overlapped, we're hearing, which is why it's onside.
So last year, that would probably have been chalked off.
Correct.
Yeah. But it's nice to see.
Yeah, it's good.
I think goals like that should be kept, as goals. We don't want to see that for fractions. But no, he's doing really well, the kid. He's a very, very good prospect.
5-star show then for Arsenal and their head coach, Mikel Arteta.
Mikel, another emphatic away performance from Arsenal. How satisfactory was that?
Very much, because in this festive period you have to keep the focus and the performance level really high against a team that here against top teams they done really well, even if they didn't win. And I think today we had great performance and scored some great goals and a big away win.
9 goals in 2 away games now. Is that a sign of the newfound confidence in Arsenal, particularly in the attacking third?
It is, but it's a way that all the phases are much better done, so we arrive in much better conditions to the final third. We are able to counter-press in those positions, and then you need the effectiveness and the confidence, as you mentioned, to have to make the right action and put the ball in the net.
Mikel, another emphatic away performance from Arsenal. How satisfactory was that?
Very much, because in this festive period you have to keep the focus and the performance level really high against a team that here against top teams they done really well, even if they didn't win. And I think today we had great performance and scored some great goals and a big away win.
9 goals in 2 away games now. Is that a sign of the newfound confidence in Arsenal, particularly in the attacking third?
It is, but it's a way that all the phases are much better done, so we arrive in much better conditions to the final third. We are able to counter-press in those positions, and then you need the effectiveness and the confidence, as you mentioned, to have to make the right action and put the ball in the net.
Bukayo Saka is enjoying his best scoring season at the club. We're still only at the halfway point. Is there more to come from her in terms of offensively and goals?
Yes, to play in those positions for a big club like us, you need to be producing goals, assists every single game, and this is what we demand to him, and he has the capacity to do it, and he's doing it better and better.
Emile Smith-Rowe gets one off the bench along with Bukayo. How important are these academy products that you're bringing through?
Everybody is important. The senior players, I think they are performing and giving a lot of stability and direction to the young players, and it's the right mix.
I have to ask you, obviously no Pierre-Patrick Aubameyang in the squad again today. With the goals that you're now scoring, does he still have a future with Arsenal Football Club?
He wasn't selected for today's match.
But does he still have a future?
Well, today's decision it was not to select him in the squad, and we selected other players.
You had play next Wolverhampton Wanderers at home. Just a short break for you. Wolves have had a 9-day break. Is there some fairness in this that needs to be?
Well, that words to describe the position that both teams are going to be playing in 1.5 days, obviously you cannot use it because it's not fair. But we will push and we will go there to try to recover as good as we can, play as good as we can, and prepare the game to win it.
Arsenal's biggest Premier League away win for 12 years. Are there many reasons for Arsenal fans to be positive at the moment?
There are at the moment, yeah. It's been a long time coming. Of course, everybody remembers the days of Arsene Wenger and all the great players that they had, but that's long gone. That's a distant memory nowadays for Arsenal fans. But I think there's a couple of little signs of revival. A few young players, as Len mentioned. So yeah, I think it's exciting times, but there's still a long way to go yet until they obviously reproduce some of the great teams of 10, 15, 20 years ago.
Another good day for Arsenal. Another comfortable day for Tottenham.
Well, Joseph, what a party.
Yeah, it was a great victory for the players, the fans and everyone.
What do you think about your performance?
I think it was good, and each game it keeps getting better.
We need this match, no, with 3 goals.
Yeah, it was really great because we fought hard for this victory, and everyone deserved to be happy.
Bueno, es el mejor partido de la temporada en lo que va de Liga, ¿no?
No sé si el mejor, pero sí el que hemos sabido jugar con el marcador a nuestro favor, que nos estaba costando mucho, y sobre todo felices por ganar en casa, porque nos estaba costando muchísimo. Desde que hay público en el estadio solo habíamos ganado un partido de no sé cuántos, o sea que hoy el partido creo que era fundamental porque nos ponemos también a 3 puntos del Español, que es un rival directo, para alejarnos de ahí abajo, para irnos tranquilos de vacaciones y pensar en lo que viene.
Con el partido contra el Valencia también nos ponemos por delante, pero el Chacho se quejaba, ¿no? Un poco que nos había faltado controlar el partido, hoy es lo que tú dices, ¿no? Se ha conseguido.
Bueno, sobre todo hoy no hemos tenido errores individuales que nos pagaron contra el Valencia. Creo que es un partido para sacar conclusiones positivas. Hemos vuelto a ganar en casa, tenemos que hacernos fuertes aquí de lo que queda de temporada, porque fuera de casa sí el equipo está respondiendo bien y tenemos que seguir esta línea.
Cuéntame el gol, ¿no? Porque ha sido una jugada rápida, pero cuando te ha llegado ha sido como mucha pausa, las pican. ¿Cómo ha sido?
Bueno, recibo de Hugo, controlo y normalmente Diego López suele salir a tapar. Veo muchos partidos y Diego López en los 1 para 1 suele salir a tapar, entonces yo controlo y él no ve lo que voy a hacer, entonces intento picársela un poquito y cruzársela con tranquilidad.
Hugo, ya tocaba.
Tocaba, pero ahora mismo sentimos una alegría inmensa, ya no solo por el partido, sino estamos trabajando como el que más, estamos en el día a día muy sacrificados, con los pies en la tierra, con humildad, y al final somos una piña y hoy nos lo merecíamos y se lo merecía también la afición, que pues mira, no estamos ganando, no nos están saliendo los partidos en casa y aún así la afición cree en nosotros, nos apoya y nos transmite el cariño día a día.
Eso te iba a decir, ha dicho que sois una piña equipo, pero la afición también, hemos visto ese momento tan bonito ahí en la esquina.
Sí, sabemos que le debemos mucho a esta afición, no solo de esta temporada, sino que por desgracia hemos vivido un par de temporadas muy jodidas sobre todo a nivel mental, muy difíciles de sacar, y las hemos sacado esas temporadas gracias al apoyo de ellos. En otra situación, en otro equipo, la afición lo dejaría de lado, y aquí cuanto peor iban las cosas, más estaban con uno y con el equipo. Y eso es de agradecer y se lo agradeceremos hoy, mañana y en un futuro.
En lo personal, vuelves después de varias semanas que parecía que sí, pero al final no, 90 minutos con asistencia.
La verdad que bueno, no estoy al 100%, pero creo que he podido ayudar al equipo. Venía de mucho tiempo parado, unos problemas que no se me daban ido. Entrenaba, tenía que volver a parar, volví a aparecer, volví a parar. Bueno, espero que ahora sea el fin de esta lesión del carajo, porque ya estoy frito, y que pueda ayudar y contribuir al equipo.
Saka 2001, 2022...
por el 2022 a tope. Tenemos que seguir con los pies en la tierra, saber quiénes somos, de dónde venimos, y con esta afición, con el equipo, con el compañerismo y el sacrificio, no quiero ser pesado, pero creo que son las claves para mirar hacia adelante en un futuro.
Gracias, Hugo.
Gracias a vosotros.
Gracias, Hugo.